Hello, good morning. Hi, welcome to Native Camp. By the way, can you hear and see me well? Is it okay? Right. Thank you so much. Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Teacher Lila. Hello, may I know your name? Hi, Koke. It's so nice having lesson with you. How are you today? Happy weekend, Koke. No. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine, right? This is a day. Maybe this time you can more relax and unwind, knowing you have holiday break. All right, go okay. Enjoy your day, and now let's start the lesson. I can see here you chose daily use in the title is economic stability the key to restoring trust. Is that correct? Okay, now we're moving on to the words and phrases, and let's have the first word. I'll play the audio now.
Associate,
All right. Now let's read the sample sentence. Many people associate the color blue with calmness and peace. Yes, all right. Koke, do you want to make a sentence using this word, associate? Okay, let's move on to the next word.
erode,
Okay. Constant criticism can erode a person's confidence over time.
crucial,
Education is crucial for breaking the cycle of poverty. Okay, great.
hinder,
Okay, poor infrastructure can hinder economic growth in developing nations. Okay, great. Let's have the last word.
tame,
Okay, the government is focused on taming inflation through monetary policy. Okay, well done, Koke. Do you have any questions or clarifications before we move on to comprehension? Okay, now I will read the questions for you to answer later. So, number one, what boosts trust more social spending or GDP? So, what boosts trust more social spending or GDP? Number two, when can social spending reduce public trust? So, when can social spending reduce public trust? Number three, what is the most effective solution for declining trust? What is the most effective solution for declining trust? Okay, now we're going to listen to the audio. And do you prefer the US, the UK, or the Canadian one? Okay, I'll
Is
play the US
economic
audio. Yes,
stability the
and it
key to
starts now.
restoring trust? Public trust in government is declining across many developed nations. While some blame social media, a Stanford University study suggests economic factors are the primary cause. This research shifts the focus to how a country's economic health impacts citizens' trust in their institutions. The study of 34 countries from 2007 to 2023 revealed strong links between economic indicators and trust. A $1,000 increase in real after-tax GDP per capita was associated with a zero point 0.2 percentage point rise in trust. More impressively, a $1,000 increase in social spending per capita led to a 1.4 percentage point increase. Conversely, higher inflation and unemployment erode public trust, with inflation being particularly damaging. Effective macroeconomic management is crucial. Policies promoting low unemployment and low inflation can build trust. However, the timing of these policies is critical. For instance, increased social spending during high unemployment can boost trust by creating jobs without fueling inflation. But the same spending at full employment can drive up inflation and reduce trust, as seen in the US post-pandemic. This creates a difficult cycle. Good governance builds trust, but a lack of trust hinders effective policymaking. The study suggests that economic stability, particularly taming inflation, is the most effective solution for declining trust. However, for countries already struggling with economic mismanagement and public distrust, the path to restoring confidence is challenging.
All right. Okay, Koke, are you ready now to answer the questions? Yeah, sure. I'll play it one more time. And yes, there you go. Mhm.
Is economic stability the key to restoring trust? Public trust in government is declining across many developed nations. While some blame social media, a Stanford University study suggests economic factors are the primary cause. This research shifts the focus to how a country's economic health impacts citizens' trust in their institutions. The study of 34 countries from 2007 to 2023 revealed strong links between economic indicators and trust. A $1,000 increase in real after-tax GDP per capita was associated with a 0.2 percentage point rise in trust. More impressively, a $1,000 increase in social spending per capita led to a 1.4 percentage point increase. Conversely, higher inflation and unemployment erode public trust, with inflation being particularly damaging. Effective macroeconomic management is crucial. Policies promoting low unemployment and low inflation can build trust. However, the timing of these policies is critical. For instance, increased social spending during high unemployment can boost trust by creating jobs without fueling inflation. But the same spending at full employment can drive up inflation and reduce trust, as seen in the US post-pandemic. This creates a difficult cycle. Good governance builds trust, but a lack of trust hinders effective policymaking. The study suggests that economic stability, particularly taming inflation, is the most effective solution for declining trust. However, for countries already struggling with economic mismanagement and public distrust, the path to restoring confidence is challenging.
Okay, now I will read the questions. Okay, go. Okay, number one. So, what boosts trust more, social spending or GDP? Yes, yeah, sure. It's in the second paragraph. It's in the first part of in the second paragraph. Mm. Yeah, it's in the second sentence in the second paragraph. Mm. Yeah, the first sentence. I'm sorry. Mm. Yes, like 1,000. Yeah, that is correct. Like 1,000 increase in social spending per capita. Mm. Trust more. All right, there you go. And let's have the next question. Okay, so when can social spending reduce public trust? Yes, perfect. Yeah, well done. Okay, it's in the third paragraph. And let's have the last question now. So, this is the last question. What is the most effective solution for declining trust? Yes, blaming inflation. Wonderful. Well done. And now we'll move on to the readout part. And can you please read out the article? Thank you. Thank you so much for reading, Koki. And as I listen, pronounce the words well while reading the article, let's move on to the discussion part. Okay, so I will read now the questions, then you can answer freely or you can open the answer to have a better idea to answer. So, number one, do you think the government should increase social spending? Yeah, to build trust. And why? Mhm. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good question. Because when you say social spending, especially for the government, it includes the funding of health, education, housing, or maybe the benefits. Yeah. So spending for so will the government sometimes write funds for education. Yeah, for the health system. So yeah. Mm, mhm. Wow. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, indeed. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, actually, same here. I think this issue is widespread, even in the Philippines. And I totally agree with you, right? Of course, that spending came from people's money. So we know that, oh, they will give the money, they will get the money, especially to us. So this is a big issue. Even here, like inflation is really a big burden in our country. Yeah. But yes. Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, same here in the Philippines. Actually, this is also happening, right? We are populous country, but even though we are populous, but we are suffering. The economic is really, the stability of the economy is really bad. But I've heard, Goke, I know this is a sensitive issue, but it is political. But what about right now? Because you have a new leader, right? So do you think do you still hope in your country, knowing that you have a new leader? What do you think from your perspective? Knowing that you have a new leader, prime minister, a woman, right? Do you think there's a hope in your economic situation? Mhm. Mm. Yes. Mm. Yeah, I understand. Right. We just hope, right, for the best, and everything will turn into the right direction. Even here in our, I don't want even hear the political news because it's really um it's like a headache for me listening to the news. Now, okay, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I will now send you the sample answer. Okay, there you go. Do you want to read it, or you can check it after the class? Okay, number two. Oh, what about this? Do you usually check if a product is on sale before buying it? Yeah, can you please give the details? Like a promo, yeah, the products in promo, yes, discounted, yeah, kind of like that. Mm, yes, mm, mm. Oh, that's good. You compare the price and it's different company. Mm, that's good, right? That's a good strategy, I believe, right? So you're not impulsive buyer. So there are people that are impulsive buyers. So if they like it, then they will buy it. But the thing is that sometimes we need to be practical in spending. We need to spend our money wisely. Even me, I'm a mother of two, so I'm the one budgeting the money. So I only buy the basic necessities or the, yeah, like the food. So the budget. But yeah, but what do you prioritize? Maybe if you get your salary, yeah, do you save money for your future? Yes, kind of like that. Yeah, investing. I agree. Mm. Mm. That's true. Mm. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's a good maybe habit, right? So maybe right now you try to make yourself ready for your future. Okay, skills. And if I may ask, may I know what industry you belong? Okay. Oh, wow. Mm, mm. Indeed. Really exciting, right? And also, this is a great opportunity in using this English language skills. And I admire your um, accent and intonation in English. Right. Yeah. Uh, how long have you been here, and how did you improve? Skills? Wow. Mm. Yeah, you heard. Mm. Oh, great. I believe learning is a continuous journey, right? So I think a different method and achieve that goal. Great. Now, okay, I will send you the sample answer, okay? And you can check it after the class. And I will now read the third question. How do you usually decide which brand to trust when buying a computer or phone, and why? Mm. Oh, all right. iPhone. Yes. Mm. Yeah, but I think it's worth it, right? I believe quality quality comes with the price. So yeah, the quality. Yeah. In the future, I would love to buy an iPhone. Now I'm using Android, but knowing that I have kids, maybe I can reward myself by that kind of phone in the future. Hmm. Yeah. Why? Mhm, mhm. Yes. Mm. Indeed, right? Yeah, it's okay. They have the same function, right? Maybe it's just it's just this new release is upgraded, I believe. All right. But what do you like the most about iPhone? Do you love taking photos? I heard that it has a good um, um resolution. Camera. Really? Oh, you're passionate taking photos. Oh, thank you. We have a little time. I will send you the sample answer. Have a great weekend.